You know.
And welcome to another episode of 30 Minutes of Comic Book Chaos. Today's episode will be That Time We Drew Doctor Who. That actually rhymed. That was pretty good. We have a few of our normals in here, and we actually have somebody here for the first time. So if y'all would like to all introduce yourself.
Yes. I am Andy. I'm Andy of Bubble World Comics.
And that's it. That's all we get.
There we go. That's all we have.
Thomas Floramonte. I've been doing comics for a few weekends here and there, and everywhere.
I'm Stephen Butler. Scott introduced us as the normals, but I think he misspoke quite.
I agree with that.
I said quite a lot because I don't think any of us are normal.
Yeah, I said regulars, not the normals.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh, regulars.
Everybody else is irregulars, right?
Yeah, I feel a little irregular. Maybe I can take some medicine.
No, we're holding.
Yeah, you kind of waited too late, dude.
Okay, I can hold.
I'm Lily Butler. I'm Stephen's daughter.
No, I'm her dad.
I'm
her dad. That's the real thing. At least that's what I get at conventions all the time. Aren't you Lily's dad?
You're the dad.
So.
Hey, I'm Brian LeBlanc. I'm an illustrator.
He's an artiste.
That sounds a lot fancier.
There's a plastic man of me, and it looks like I'm really constipated. I'm going. I'm illustrator. Got my little weapon, sword, pencil. You know,
it's amazing.
And then our guest for tonight is dun, 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 dun. He's not going to say his name.
You got to introduce him.
Hi. My name is Scott. I don't usually draw this late at night, so I'm already making excuses.
There you go.
Cybermen.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a comic book writer and artist. I don't really call myself an illustrator, but maybe I should, because that sounds much more prestigious.
It's the way you say it. You gotta put that.
Yeah. See, Brian doesn't. Brian doesn't illustrator either. He's an illustrator.
Brian says that he's kind of more pretentious rather than prestigious.
There you go.
Oh yeah, it sounds like it's the dialect talking. Illustrator. That's the way they talk, right?
Oh yeah.
So who's drawing who tonight?
I've been trying to find some of the. How do we watch the old Doctor Who's? I've been.
Well, Andy's our Doctor Who guru.
Resident
where can you watch
expert.
Doctor Who, Andy?
Do what now?
Where can you watch the Doctor Who's? Like the old ones, the new ones,
I watch them all, and including the Sarah Jane Adventures and Torchwood, and they just.
Well, we don't count those, do we?
Yeah,
the Torchwood,
Doctor Who universe,
and the War Between the Land and the Sea just premiered in England yesterday or today. That's with the Sea Devils, and it will be on Disney sometime in 2026. It's a spinoff that we've been waiting on.
The new ones are on Disney Plus. right?
The newer ones are on Disney Plus for now. The older ones, they used to be on Max. Now they're off of Max and they're waiting to find a new home. And except for the ones that I paid for on Prime, I can still watch those. I got to figure out where you can get them on
bootlegs.
You just have to pay for them.
You're not bootlegging any of them, are you?
Not at the moment, but it may happen.
We shall not speak its name.
I bootleg most of the stuff I watch.
Now, BritBox, I have BritBox, and you can get the first 7 Doctors there.
Okay.
And if you have Pluto's free. You can watch the Doctor Who channel, and that has the original 7.
Okay.
Some of them are on Tubi. That's one of the stream places I'll watch it on.
Oh
Pluto
yeah,
and
But it's the old ones.
yeah.
So who's we keep saying who's
On first.
Doctor? God, you can't say that without saying who in there, right? So
I'm-
who do you like?
Yeah.
Who's your favorites?
Oh, well, that's Tom Baker for everybody.
Yeah.
I think so.
So my second would be David Tennant. My third would be Matt Smith, tied with Peter Capaldi. But my favorite that I've met in person would be Colin Baker, just because he was so awesome being interviewed by a puppet.
Oh, you got to interview him? That's so cool.
Yeah, I interviewed him, Sylvester McCoy, and Peter Davison with the puppet. In fact, I got Peter Davison to sign a book to Roscoe
That's so
instead of
cool.
to me. And Ace, the Seventh Doctor's companion. Oh, and Terry Malloy, he was a delight, being that he was Devros from the 80s.
Oh, cool.
He wasn't evil at all.
Yeah, it seems like somebody else agrees with you. Bobby Parker said his was the 4th Doctor and then David Tennant. So that's the same thing as you.
Yep.
David Tennant is my first favorite. That's the
I
one
figured you were gonna say
I
that.
grew up
That's what
on.
you
I'm
jumped on.
drawing Tin and Rose. They've always been my favorite.
Now, I will say Rowan Atkinson did a very well job of it.
A very
Yeah.
well
On
job
that
of it.
short, I think I did see that.
Mine's
short.
with Baker and the I can always pronounce this.
It's a holiday special,
Peter
right?
Catapaldi or whatever.
Capaldi.
Capaldi.
Capaldi, yeah, those are my 2 favorite guys.
Is it a holiday special then? What was the road?
Holiday special.
Yeah. Now,
All
Paul McGann, I enjoy Paul McGann because people don't realize just how many radio plays he's done as the Doctor.
Yeah, I've listened to some of those.
And Tom Baker is back doing radio plays for the last few years.
Really?
Oh, really? That I didn't
yeah.
know.
In fact, he wrote a Doctor Who novel called the Doctor Who and the Scratchmen that he wrote it as a 4th Doctor, Sarah Jane, Harry Sullivan novel.
How does he sound? Like, how does his voice sound? Since he's pretty old.
When he's acting as Doctor Who, he sounds like he did in the 70s and 80s.
Wow.
Oh, great.
He probably never smoked then.
Yeah.
Colin Baker, when I asked him on the interview, about Big Finish, or when Roscoe, my puppet, asked him, he said, "Oh, I'm still young on the radio. I still have hair on the radio." He said, "I'm still thin on the radio." He says, "I love the radio." He was asking me all sorts of questions. Colin was about Roscoe and this and that, and when we jumped in, he just went straight to talking to Roscoe like they was old friends.
That's so cool.
Was that the year that they had all of the different Doctor Who's there at Pensacon?
No, that was the first year they finally got a doctor there because something fell through the first year.
Right.
And they had him back and when they had him back, they had him with Peter Davison. And Peter Davison had been there before with Terry Malloy and the guy who played Zontorin on the new series. But then there's, and I think one year they had some people there after I had quit going.
Okay.
Like they may have had River there. I've never seen.
Alex Kingston was there last year. I saw her on the elevator, and it was awesome.
Yeah, I love River Song.
Me too. She's awesome.
Lily sees everybody on the elevator. She ran.
John
Who was
Barr.
that other one? Yeah,
Couple years.
ran right slap into him.
Yeah, it was really cool. John Barrowman,
The
Captain Jack Harkness.
captain guy. Yeah.
Okay.
It was really cool.
Oh yeah, John Bear. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Torchwood guy.
Oh my God, Scott. You remember John Barrowman?
Oh yes.
Uh-oh.
I forget who that was that picked.
Something
John
tells me
Barrowman.
there's a story there.
There are numerous stories.
Stories, yeah.
The first time John Barrowman was there, we was all in the lobby, and one of our friends, big husky guy, just grabbed them from behind and picked them up, and you just saw the fear in John Barrowman's face because there might have been drunkenness involved.
Going on.
Nobody got hurt, and John Barrowman actually thought it was funny afterwards, but
He wasn't thinking it was funny while it was going on, though. Huh?
oh no, and you see it going on, but you're in slow motion. There's no way to go stop.
Bless it.
It was
Yeah, remind me next time to tell you about all the wooden elephants that were taken out of the hotel.
Hmm.
You've told me
Wooden
that
elephants.
before, Scott.
I've heard of wooden nickels, but not wooden elephants.
No, but
I've heard of pink elephants.
The Grand Hotel there had all these little wooden elephants everywhere. Well, one weekend, everyone got taken and put in one person's room.
Oh man.
All right.
Apparently,
would
John Barrowman liked them and wanted them in his room.
Okay. Well, that kind of, all right.
ah.
I was going to ask if it was somebody that we were talking about, and well, the cat's out of the bag now.
Well,
That's one of the more tame stories.
yeah.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Sound like a fun person.
When they had the TARDIS in the lobby, I set up my camera and I filmed it, and they came in, they took it down, and then they left, and I kept filming. So later, I could edit it together, and I actually have a TARDIS dematerializing out of the lobby of Pentagon.
Oh, that's cool.
And if you run it backwards, it'll appear.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the sound that it made?
Yeah, you have to have the sound effects.
Well, I stole the sound online. I put the TARDIS.
Mr. Reed, what's your favorite Doctor?
Well, I'm my favorite Doctor is Tom Baker, and that's just because I didn't really watch Doctor Who after Tom Baker. That was
me.
I just kind of stopped, and so I haven't really seen any of the other iterations of Doctor Who. And when I watched Doctor Who, it was, I was probably 15 or 16, and it was on PBS.
And there was nothing else on.
And it was on where I lived. It came on at like 11:30, or I think it came on at midnight on Saturdays. And so it was always a toss-up. And I had a gang that we played Dungeons and Dragons Saturday nights, and it would be a toss-up between taking breaks to watch SNL or Doctor Who. And so I have, really fond memories of the Tom Baker show. And what's funny is I don't remember being critical of the special effects at the time, because a lot of people who aren't from that generation, we didn't really have a lot of options when it came to science fiction on TV. You know, I mean, even
Right.
Star Trek: The Next Generation was, you know, like a year or two away, and so there
Yeah.
wasn't really anything comparable. And so, I think I had some awareness that the effects were not, you know, they were not great. They were not Star Wars level, but it was okay. I was okay with it.
Yeah.
We had Space 1999, but it came on really late at night, and I didn't see a whole lot of those episodes. But they had some pretty good special effects.
I barely
on
remember
that one.
those. Yeah.
You know, I just started watching Space 1999. I completely missed it as a kid. I never saw any of them.
Oh,
And
it was
I think it's on Prime. I think that's where I've been watching it.
yeah, it's everywhere. It's can get it a
When
lot
I
of
was,
places.
we had just gotten a VCR, and Doctor Who originally was playing in the afternoons at 6:30 for 30-minute segments. Then they switched it to Saturday around 2 o'clock, and they played the whole story arc. And that's
Oh wow,
what,
that's like 5 episodes.
yeah, depending on which story. And
Right.
so I was recording them, and I had like 56 tapes at one time, VCR tapes of Doctor
Right.
Who. And now I don't even use them because they're all on streaming services.
Yeah.
But
I remember watching it in when my mom was getting her master's degree at USM, and it came on. It was PBS or something, I suppose, but it was it was on in the afternoon. I always remember catching it right, you know, rushing home from school, and then it came on like at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and I remember that last episode when Tom Baker, you know, did the regeneration thing, and then all of a sudden they quit playing the show, and I'm like, what happened? Did he die? I didn't know anything about, you know, the previous doctors or what was going on or why all of a sudden that he regenerated or generated or whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
And it was forever before I actually learned what that was about. So that was pretty
Same
good
thing
for
here.
me.
They just never showed any of that other
No, they
stuff. I
didn't.
never knew about the Pertwee Doctor or the guys that came before him until way later.
Yeah,
I was lucky. When I started, Tom Baker was literally on his first episode, Robot. Watched all the Tom Baker series. My neighbor told me to watch it. And then when he regenerated, you know, I'd been told about a regeneration. They jumped back and started with the third Doctor, went through him again, went through Tom Baker again. Then we got Peter Davison, followed by Colin, followed by Sylvester.
Right.
And 4 episodes into Sylvester, they just, without warning, jumped all the way back to William Hartnell.
Oh,
well, that's a shift.
Yeah, went through 1 and 2, so we never got to finish Sylvester McCoy.
Oh.
But I enjoyed it because I got to see the originals, like An Unearthly Child.
I thought when they started it up again, what was the guy's name? I'm looking at this.
Christopher Eccleston.
Yeah, when he
Love
started,
him.
I thought he was really good too, and then
Love
he
him.
decided he didn't want to do it anymore. Why? You remember why? What his explanation?
Yeah,
was
there's a
why
bunch
he
of
didn't want-
reasons. They didn't like how he treated them on set, and he was fighting like his own like health.
No, that's not what I
reason.
saw. He said he didn't want to be typecasted as being known as a Doctor Who. Moron! Why'd you become a doctor to start off with?
Yeah, you're gonna be typed. And you know the funny thing is now he's doing radio plays as Doctor Who.
Is he really? Well, good
Yeah.
for him. I'm glad it came back to you.
Yeah, he came back to it. He realized. Oh, I tell you what was hilarious. Sylvester McCoy, they was interviewing him somewhere, and they talked about there's a thing where this guy who imitates Tom Baker called Sylvester McCoy on the phone, and he talks to him as if he's he's actually Tom Baker, but he talks to him as if he's actually the doctor. And Sylvester McCoy just goes along with it completely. And later in an interview, somebody asked Sylvester about that, and he said, "Oh, I thought it was Tom Baker." He says, "Didn't you think it was odd that he was talking like he was the doctor?" No, that's the way Tom is. He said, "It didn't seem that odd. It just seemed like a normal conversation I would have with Tom."
I love it.
What I think
My
is
wife-
really funny is when Andy's talking, he can't draw and talk at the same time.
That means you not drawing, you looking at him.
Ah, you got me.
Oh, I liking Scott.
Yeah.
Liking Stevens. I was looking for a little bit.
So who you drawing, Steven?
I'm drawing the dude that everybody's talking about. Because he was Christie's. My wife was a big Doctor Who fan, and all the stuff that y'all were talking about, we experienced it too. She grew up watching, and to her, Tom Baker was Doctor Who, but she did like that Christopher Eccleston guy a lot. I remember whenever it first started airing over here on the, I don't even know what it was airing on. Was it the Sci-Fi Channel or something? But she said, "Oh, I like this," and then
because they relaunched it, right? When he started.
Yeah, but I was just wondering. Yeah, but I was just wondering what network I can't remember what network it was on.
I can't.
This was like early 2000s. Yeah. But she really liked
America. It was BBC America.
It was, but there was another. I think another place picked it up as well for over here.
Yeah, we didn't have BBC America, so we saw it on something else.
Oh, that's where I was watching it on.
Yeah.
Well, in 1996, they tried to bring it back with when Fox and BBC did Paul McGann's one movie.
Yeah, yeah. That was in the 90s, right?
Yeah, 96. It just didn't take off like it did with Christopher Eccleston.
Right.
I remember hearing, and this was many years ago, probably 20 years ago or so, that they were trying to get John Cleese to do a movie.
Okay.
And it obviously never happened. But I remember thinking at the time that, well, that might be pretty good.
Yeah.
John Cleese was in a quick spot in a Tom Baker episode.
Really?
Yeah, he's just in this museum. He's just there for a second.
Yeah.
Capaldi actually had a part in one of the Tenet. The Pompeii one. He was the dad, right, of the family that.
Yeah. Well, that Colin Baker was a Gallifreyan guard during Peter Davison in one episode before he became the Doctor.
So did they ever like explain that as like, does Doctor Who, the essence of Doctor Who, make an imprint?
Actually,
is that part of the canon or whatever?
They did explain it with Romana, because Romana regenerated on purpose, and she chose to look like the woman from the previous episode because she just liked the way she looked, and they just went with that actress. And then later on, they
Baker was married to her.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
but they did explain that sometimes something just sticks. He remembers something, and I think they even explained something about Capaldi.
Really?
Yeah, somewhere.
I'm just realizing that Tom Baker is really hard to draw because he's got this very intense, expression. His eyes are kind of like piercing, expression in his eyes.
Oh, yeah.
But at the same time, he looks a little like there's a little mischievous kind of look, and it's hard to capture it. Like the one I'm drawing him, and he looks a little afraid in my drawing, and I'm not, and I don't want that to, That's not Tom Baker, but yeah, he's just got he's got such an intense face. Like his eyes are very intense.
He don't got no eyebrows. I'm finding that out.
Right?
Is he not?
Yeah,
Maybe
right.
that's the trick.
Oh yeah.
I was
Y'all
about to
remember
say,
the,
I'm
Tom
not
Baker
really having a
episodes
problem
where they
drawing
had
him, but
the-
he ain't got no eyebrow.
Do what?
No, the Tom Baker episodes where he had the caveman lady girl guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
they
remember
were-
that. I remember.
She was
Girl.
Leela.
That's
One of
who
the-
I'm drawing.
Companions, right? That's what we called it.
That's
Yeah.
She was with him for a while.
What about her?
I just I don't know. I just popped up in my head.
That's who I'm drawing, Tommy.
No, I like Leela.
I think that's when he got the dog, right? When she was with him.
K9.
That's
Yeah,
right. He had that
actually,
dog.
Flip over to Brian's.
Talking about K9.
Can I pet that dog?
Siren of my
Oh, you are
prepubescent
drawing that one. See,
innocence.
every time, Brian, this is the first time I've looked up where your picture was on the page. Oh, look at nice.
Siren
bud.
of my prepubescent.
Oh
innocence.
yeah.
You what? You preview, but
Prepubescent innocence.
there you
Can I
go.
pet that dog? And there's a Dalek rolling
And that
up.
little doggy.
And it's a Dalek rolling up like a bear. Exterminate.
I don't know how to draw this darn TARDIS thing. I'm just gonna push it back.
The tortoise thing.
TARDIS.
Oh,
It's not called a tortoise.
Actually, if you paint it brown, that could be the porta potty called the TARDIS.
Oh, there you go.
Oh God, Scott.
yeah.
I'm
My
down with
Captain
that.
Geezer, his arch nemesis, Major Evil, has been traveling in a porta potty time machine for the last 30 years.
Is it a TARDIS though? 'Cause
Well,
that's-
the first time I heard that, I think I heard Tiny called it that.
The tortoise.
Yeah,
Sounds like something she would say.
but it is not bigger on the inside by no means. It's very cramped.
it probably doesn't need as much deodorant then. Just a little
He
bit.
kidnapped one companion, but accidentally flushed her out, and they saved her. Whenever it comes back to me, I forgot Steven's name.
Captain
Steve.
Pester.
Oh wait, there it is. Steven, this is the Tom Baker I did years ago.
Yeah, I think I've seen that one before.
Probably
Yeah, that's
have because
cool.
I made prints of it.
Yeah.
I put them on Bessie.
Christy
before
never
we get-
liked.
Before we get
Go
too
ahead.
far, where can people see everybody if somebody wants a drawing? Christmas is coming around the corner, so we're all doing commissions and things for Christmas gifts. If anybody's
Yeah.
interested.
Yeah.
They can find me at bubbleworldcomics.com. All my contact is there.
Lil,
about
tell
you,
them where
Mr.
you can
Steven?
find us.
Dad is Stephen Butler Studios on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. I am Flowering Lily on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram.
What about you, Mr. Reed?
You can go to beyondforwardcomics.com, and from there you can jump over onto. I've got an Etsy store. I've got an eBay store. There's all the links are there on the homepage.
Yeah. And for me, just look me up on Facebook. That'll be fine. I can talk to you there. What about you, Brian?
ArtStation. Look for me on ArtStation. Brian LeBlanc on ArtStation. That's the only gallery I have.
Brian LeBlanc, illustrator.
Illustrator.
And that's
Skeletor. I'm Skeletor.
Got you, He-Man.
That's a different show. We'll do that one another day.
Oh,
Can we do the recording on the 18th? Because Thursday.
Well, we can talk about that off the air. So next year.
Yeah, he's giving our trade secrets away.
Yeah, next week we're gonna do. I think we're gonna do. Who we're gonna do, Scott?
Ultraman.
Ultraman, and I think
Ultraman.
for our Christmas one, we're going to do